Hey everybody, clearing. So today I'm going to do a Divine Masculine check-in, but the first thing I'm being asked to look at is, what does the Divine really want the Divine Masculine to benefit from knowing next? What is it that the Divine Masculines might be missing in their life? An awareness, a perspective, an angle of interpreting something that might be not as love-filled as it could be. So what is it for the beautiful Divine Masculine collective that the Divine would like to bring attention to? What is it that we can see? For the Divine Masculines, what would the Divine like the Divine Masculines to see from a higher perspective? We're getting communication. And I'm going to look for a clarifier. Okay, we're getting a couple more things. So we got Five of Cups. This is about mourning lost love. This is about things that haven't worked out, but in the reverse like this. Oh, it came out in the reverse and I turned it up right. It's seeing the love in past communications. So this is, I'm hearing putting their foot in their mouth, things that they've said that didn't seem to have love in it, or that they felt embarrassed about. Things like that that they had to think about later. So the first message is that the Divine would like the Divine Masculines to consider that nothing happens by chance, and every event has some wisdom to unpack. This Five of Cups in the reverse is my card of rewriting mythologies in the name of love. So something there, and two other cards fell out. Princess of Cups and Queen of Cups in the reverse. So I just instantly heard that they've been communicating to you, Divine Feminine, who is a Queen of Cups, like you are a Princess of Cups. They have been talking to you, not talking down, in some cases talking down to you, not talking at your level, not being able to communicate at your level, not seeing the love for what it is, seeing you as possibly this Princess Page of Cups, overly romantic, overly emotional, overly airy-fairy in some way, and not seeing the incredible vastness, the mastery, the intentions, the heart, the insight, the amount of soul connection, unconditional love available here. So the masculines are being asked by the Divine Masculines, you're being asked to see your feminine as this Queen of Cups, and not a page. Not a groupie, not a stalker, somebody who is actually qualified to know this love. Believe it, masculines. I'm really getting from this that the masculines have been in denial that a love like this could exist, that it's too good to be true, that there's an ulterior motive, things like that. So, Divine Masculines, I'm hearing wake up and smell the roses. Wake up and understand your feminine is divinely appointed, made for you, manifested by you, and so much more authentically loving than you've been giving them credit for. Wow. Okay, so let's see. Should we go any deeper? Because this is about communication, let's see what the masculines have said to the feminines from the faulty logic. Seeing the feminines in a shallow light, a less than masterful light. They've said no. So literally the masculines have told you no, because they've seen you as this energy that they could reckon with. Like a force to be reckoned with would be the Queen, but they could reckon with a Princess of Cups. If they held you in a box that made you a Princess of Cups, Divine Feminine, they've said no to you. Nobody would say no to the Queen, I'm hearing. and you are my everything would actually be the appropriate thing to have said. Whoa! So the difference between seeing you as an ego challenge versus the real thing. Smoke and mirrors, masculines. Depending on how you authentically see your feminine or not, it's going to make the world of difference. And then a whole bunch of other cards came up. So I know you from somewhere. That's giving me the feeling like the masculine's higher selves know that these ways of interpreting the divine feminine as a page, they know the deeper love. They sense it, but they're not being direct. Could be kind of playful. Maybe they feel like, actually I'm getting this feeling like in the energy that the masculines are viewing divine feminine in from a page rather than a queen makes them feel like they're flirty, playful, youthful, jovial, because the intensity of the love could be too much if they didn't kind of cap it with this nonchalant energy. And I sometimes wonder if you care. This is a projection. This is like the masculines rolling with the storyline when they've put the feminine in this less than box, when their ego has made the feminine more naive than she is, or more gullible, or I even heard dangerous, when they have made her something less authentic than she is. That's how it was coming through as dangerous, less authentic. So volatile or shallow or, flaky. If they've made the divine feminine that way, then the projection keeps rolling and says, oh, they don't really care about me because they're coming from this deluded place, like projecting right on the feminine. I just want you all the time, and I have so much desire for you. So the masculines have utilized a control dynamic by making you, beautiful divine feminine, a queen of cups, into a page. They've been able to calm their urges. They've been able to diminish the effect you've had on their life. If there have been situations beyond their control, it's been a control tactic. So divine masculines watching this, what's coming out here is that you have been trying to control the situation by these subtle ways that you've been making the divine feminine come across as less challenging, less threatening, less potent as she really is. So let's get some advice for the masculines. How would the divine actually like this dynamic to move forward? What can the masculine, gate of returning, exchange, death, rebirth, and passage. So it's a rite of passage to go through all of these facets of understanding divine masculine. This is how love is seen. This is how unconditional love is navigated and how it blossoms and grows. But you have to be willing to move through and come back around and give it another chance. Revisit it, divine masculines. Go back to the drawing board, take another look, connect with your divine feminine. And divine feminines, be open to this. The Ace of Pentacles, which is a brand new beginning in the physical, was just staring at me. And so everybody, clear the slate, forgive, step out of the old energy and allow it to be brand new. Okay. I hope my microphone, it's kind of snuggled in here. I hope it's not too rustly. Pardon me if it has been too loud this whole time. I just realized, because inside my hat, there's a lot of sound going on. I'm probably yelling. Okay. Let's see what we can get here for the daily divine masculine reading. So what is it that we can see for what the masculines are wishing? Ooh, the Tower is the first card out, with putting down the guard. So something in the divine masculine's world is shifting right now so profoundly. Oh, and the Fool. Boom, Tower, new beginning. Wow. So masculines, you're ready to see the feminine in a whole new light, because whatever else you had going on that was seemingly at odds, no longer your wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups in the reverse. So something has illuminated in a never to be navigated again kind of lesson. Yep, total transformation here. Okay, what is it that the divine masculines are thinking about the connection? What are they feeling on the heart space for their feminine? What are they wishing for the connection at this time? What actions are being taken? What is the biggest challenge facing the divine masculines towards union? What is the spirit-guided solution for that challenge? And where is the energy going in the near future? I want to say it's simplifying, because as I cut the deck just now, it only went in 3 piles, not 4, so 1 less. It's a little bit more simple. Okay, what are they thinking about the connection? The 10 of Wands and the Strength card. So this is about ending burden and balancing the ego. Laughing because this looks like divine feminine, like, hello, I'm the Queen of Cups, and the masculine looking off in the other direction, and the lion actually looks like it's saying no. Like that no card. So, you know, turning a blind eye to the feminine there as this queen who can walk by a lion, no biggie. But there's all this burden. So I feel like the masculines are still facing a lot of karmic burden. They're still going through it, everybody. So masculines are not really focused on the feminine right now, is what I'm getting. But you're in their energy field, and they are listening to you energetically, is what I'm getting here. But there's a mountain to still climb. The final clearing is still underway for the masculines right now. We're getting a lot of 8s in today's reading, I noticed. So that is the eternal alignment. What are the masculines feeling on the heart space? Wow, Shadow and the 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands is one of my twin flame cards. It's about stepping out of the comfort zone and making a choice, but we have the Shadow. So the masculines, part of this burden is going it alone and really looking at their internal drivers, understanding through the illusion, looking at what they've kept in their life out of comfort. They might even be feeling like you are out of reach right now, feminine, and that's necessary in order to bridge the gap from the Page of Cups to the Queen of Cups interpretation of you. There is some misconception there that they've been holding you at bay because they have needed to come into their own in order to match a Queen of Cups energy, is what I'm getting. The King of Cups is beyond wishful thinking. The King of Cups is very slow to express emotions, but I feel like there's a King of Cups in training in this card combination, going through the last reveal of all this karmic energy, so that an authentic choice and spiritual path can be embarked upon in a new way. There's some choice right now that's going to determine the soul path. So masculines are seeing a crossroads of sorts. They're seeing that they can stay in that comfort zone, stay small, or really look at what they haven't wanted to face and choose the path less traveled, the path that leads to union and to the soul fire life. They're already on that path, I'm hearing, but it's just that there is part of the journey that's leaving them feeling a bit more ill-equipped. So something's come up with the Tower energy that we're seeing and this Shadow energy. That's the devil, the monkey mind, the overthinking, but things that come in that feel like they're happening to us, not for us. So masculines, whatever's going on right now, it is there to point you in the right direction. Pay attention to the doors that are opening and those that are closing, and let go of the ones that are closing. They're not meant for you. Okay, what are the masculines wishing for this connection? Wow, the Magician with the moon. We do have a full moon eclipse coming up on the 26th. So this is amazing energy. There's the infinity symbol again. Usually it's in the strength card as well, but it is the 8 here. So the masculines are truly setting intentions, whether they know this or not. For the moon energy, the masculines have set a bit of a target for this eclipse energy. They might have already naturally made lists or thought of what they need to do next regarding their life path. Because the Two of Wands, that choice is on the heart space for the feminine, they may also have set an intention to figure something out in the next week or so, even if they don't know that the full moon is inspiring that, or the eclipse. The eclipses come in and they make us really go within and see our own truth. And so the masculines are preparing for that. They're really wanting to get to the bottom of the mystery of their subconscious, of their hopes and fears. They're looking at it. They're just looking straight at it right now. Yeah, they're really facing this misconception in their life. I'm hearing them saying, oh my God, really? Wait, what? It's like that? Something, yeah, the foot in the mouth energy of the Knight of Swords. There's something like that where it might be a particular thing that they've said that's been playing over and over in their mind, and they're finally understanding the ins and outs of it, or it just might be that general feeling of underestimating the divine feminine and this love. But it does seem like much is desired to come to light, that they really want to understand why they can't let you go, and yet they have all of these twisty-turny thoughts about you, feminines. What action are they taking? Queen of Air, Three of Pentacles. Wow, I really actually believe that the masculines have been consulting psychics. I'm feeling that they have been taking notes. They've gone to counseling, they've talked to a mentor, but this is a wise woman. This is a very, very insightful, precise matriarch that the masculines have taken notes from. Wow, so for many, there has been a seeking of psychic interpretation of this connection. There has been a female friend that has said something off the cuff that the masculines took to heart and have realized about feminine energy. This is such a gorgeous interpretation of the Queen of Air. Sometimes the Queen of Air, the Queen of Swords, is not a favorable energy, especially in the reverse, but this is such a wise woman that has shown the masculines the inside view of certain behaviors and ways of looking at things. They've somehow illuminated the unseen. They've been the voice of the divine for the masculine, and this has benefited the union connection. So the masculines are really trying to implement some of this instruction, whether it was indirect or direct. The masculines have taken notes, and they are note to self. I need to be more open to seeing true motives and not projecting. Something like that. They've realized that they have been, their ego has been protecting them. But it's okay. They're also understanding that there is a time for everything, and that they're feeling that they need to activate in a new way. It's like they're feeling like, okay, well, I have a chance because everything happens for a reason. Interesting. Okay, so what is the biggest challenge? Oh, the new beginning and the Hanged Man, how to roll this out. Yeah, how to implement this. They are designing, they're trying to figure out how to return. I just heard with that Gate of Returning card that we got in the opening. The masculines are really looking at Should I stay or should I go? Yes or no? Should I reach out or not? Should I go on this adventure? Is this a good idea? Should we meet up? Should I tell my feminine yet that I have misinterpreted the situation? Is that even necessary for me to do? How should we start? Should I pretend nothing is wrong and then talk about it later? Wow, I'm getting a lot of those kinds of messages of, now that the eyes are being opened, what the masculines want to do about that, and how they're actually feeling supported towards the possibility for success. I believe whoever this matriarchal feminine is, they have said there's no shortage of time and it's never too late if you speak the truth with tact and with clarity. If you can actually get to the bottom of it, you will be able to convey your heart, and there will be no need to worry, masculines. So they're trying to figure out how that would roll out. Interesting. Okay, what is the spirit guided solution for that? Six of Water, here's the reunion. Yeah, so masculines are really prepping for what they're going to say to you. Oh, I just heard masculines have never really found the need to prepare a speech or to prepare topics of discussion, topics of conversation so diligently. They really are being guided to make a re-entrance, to come back into your atmosphere appropriately. This is always here when they want to come back correct or come in correct. That is it. You are their sunshine. There's no sunshine when you're gone, divine feminine. And so the spirit guidance here, masculine, is really feel into the amount of bliss your feminine brings to you and understand that that is the essence here. It doesn't matter how you've resisted that in the past. The point is your divine feminine is still there and you have this new beginning available. So take the leap of faith. Divine guidance is take the leap of faith and all things will be revealed in the moment. The wording will be given to you. Just set the intention to connect on a soul level. The Six of Water, Six of Cups is a soul level, like inner child level. And the Sun card is allowing the inner child to play, allowing that freedom, the like a child energy to be there. So two very incredible, beautiful cards. Oh, I just heard that for some, the divine masculines will be introducing the divine feminine to their children and wondering how that's going to go. Wow, that's a little bit of a twist. With the Fool here, that can be a child. The Sun card has children in it, and the Six of Cups has children. So for some, where children apply, or meeting your children, divine feminine, there has been something. Oh, that's refreshing. I just heard that the masculines have been afraid of blending the families and getting it wrong, but they've also been making those with children seem more naive in their minds and forgetting that you're a mother. So if divine feminine, if you've ever wondered if your masculine doesn't see you as vital or viable or sexy or alive because you have children, and that's been one of the reasons that they have kind of thought, this is harsh, but that you've been used goods. No, they haven't actually even connected the two in this. They haven't actually even seen you as a mother. You're so vibrant and amazing. They don't really think of you as a mother, you know. They're not ego aligned with you being a mother, that you are an individual to them. Isn't that beautiful? But yes, the reality of children is sinking in for some. So for some, children don't apply here, and it really truly is just this reunion energy and wanting to bring full enlightenment to this connection. As the masculines' eyes are opening, divine masculines, you are being asked just to keep going towards the great feeling of connecting with your feminine and letting it unfold naturally. Where are the connections going in the near future? Wish fulfillment, unconditional love through the confusion, through the rubble. This wish is emerging. So there might be synchronistic meetups. There might be, oh, I'm hearing love at second sight, like seeing the feminine again in new eyes the next time you connect, the next time the masculines think of you. All the confusion is gone and they see what it is about you that they've been wishing for in their perfect partner. Something right in the near future is going to remind the masculines about the validity of a love like this, and that you really are everything that they've wanted and maybe have been hidden in plain sight. With this Seven of Cups in the reverse, it's like the veils are off and they can now see you actually are everything that they've been wishing for. Aw, how beautiful. Let's get some of these cards. So for the Divine Feminines watching, what is it that we can see? What messages from Spirit? Oh, my microphone crunching. Sorry, everybody. We are getting solitude, miracles. I heard out of solitude comes miracles and forgiveness. Forgiveness all around. So your masculine is trying to forgive themselves for having gotten it wrong about you, Divine Feminine. And so forgive them too, so that they can come in. I love this card, little twin rainbows there. And you can't miss each other even at a distance is what I'm hearing. And so it's only a matter of time before the solitude is over and that return is coming in. So really forgive. I know some Divine Feminines are saying, but I have forgiven. Forgiveness means even being at a place of peace where those past things no longer hold a cautionary statement, where it's really worked through enough that in your heart of hearts you're still not saying, but remember last time, Divine Masculine? This is beginner's eyes, clearing the slate, and just the promise of the real thing. And I'm hearing I've given so many chances. Well, Divine Feminine's union is happening. It is coming in, and all of those chances have been the contractions, the birthing of this thing fully in the physical. So for the Divine Masculines, what can we see for the Divine Masculines? Oh my gosh, so many just flew out. This one came out by itself. Courage. Have courage. I almost went row. Have courage, Divine Masculines. You can do this. You can eat crow, save face. If anyone can do it, it can be you, Divine Masculine, because your happiness is at stake. You will not be happy unless you come back together with your feminine. Adventures await, your true power awaits, and blessing awaits on the other side of this courage. So many blessings to all. Bye for now. Oh, and I'm going to be traveling for the next week. I am going on a crystal mining adventure, and I will certainly be offering some of my crystal finds up here for those beautiful twins that may like to purchase some sacred self-collected crystals in the near future. I will keep you posted. You're going to be amazed at what I'm going to show you. And many blessings, and hopefully I'll be doing daily readings when I can get Wi-Fi on my trip. Bye for now.